Welcome to this video about video. Specifically, how Instagram video can help you crush 6 different marketing goals. So today there's a bunch of different ways to use video marketing, and you don't need a YouTube channel anymore. So far there are 3 ways to use video on Instagram. There's video feed posts, there's stories, and now there's the latest, IGTV. That is 3 whole ways of using video on Instagram. The best part about video marketing is really how much it helps you build a real relationship with your audience, and this is how. So whether you are showing people the behind the scenes action of creating your e-course, or you're explaining your why behind your latest blog post, or you're just showcasing some less than convenient emotions, there is an Instagram video type to fit your content needs. So just as your marketing goals are varied, so are Instagram video strategies. So in this video, we're really gonna go over what those strategies are and how exactly they relate back to you crushing your marketing goals. Before we dig into all of this, you should know that Tailwind actually has an Instagram scheduler where you do everything from finding the best hashtags to planning your grid to analyzing audience reactions, all inside this one tool. Marketing goal number 1 is to authentically connect with your audience, and the Instagram video strategy behind that is to create real connections with Instagram stories. Instagram stories are made to disappear after 24 hours, so that makes it a really good candidate for being able to share impromptu, raw, real-life moments, and that's kind of a stark contrast from the typical heavily polished, super curated posts that we normally see on Instagram. We really want to be relatable, and unfortunately, a gorgeous vista of a jungle spa in Bali is not that relatable for most of us. What's great too about Instagram stories is that you don't have to spend a bunch of time editing and finding the right hashtag and filters and stuff. You just like post it and it's good to go. What's interesting too is that the average amount of time that viewers spent on Instagram increased by 28 minutes when they added the stories feature. So if you want to increase your watch time and the time that people spend interacting with your brand, you really want to utilize Instagram stories. To recap, goal number 1 and strategy number 1, Instagram stories creates authentic connections with your audience because people can see the real humanity and imperfection behind you, who is a human face behind your brand. Goal number 2 is to build brand trust, and the strategy behind that is to narrate your brand with Instagram stories. It's one thing for someone to connect with you, a person. It is human nature to want to connect with other people, but what isn't human nature and what takes a bit more strategy is getting someone to connect with a brand. So you can unlock brand trust by explaining your thoughts, the happenings, your emotions, the workflow, because people really start to understand and trust a brand when they understand the people behind it. And then even further, you want people to make a connection with your products, your services, and your overall mission. So that's really the goal that you want to hit. So the other part of this equation is that you should really understand your audience's wants and needs, and then be able to speak to that and explain how your products and services really meet those needs and wants. To sum up, goal number 2, use Instagram stories to build brand trust by narrating your everyday work. So link it all back to how you're furthering the mission, how you're delivering on your promises, and how you're really cultivating a vision. Goal number 3 is to increase your public speaking skill set, and the strategy is to use IGTV's long-form video to really gain confidence on camera. So when IGTV was first launched, which was way back in 2018, it filled a gap that any other Instagram video couldn't, and that was long form video. You can have videos of up to 10 minutes long and 650 megabytes or a lot more if you're super popular. And this was kind of a realm that was only believed to exist in YouTube land. You know, long form video is great because it gives you more time on camera. And the more time you have on camera, the more confident you're gonna get on it. I mean, I for one notice a huge uptick in subtle nervous energies and all these things I have to edit out because of only going a week without filming. To sum up goal number 3, utilize IGTV's long form video to create built-in media training that really elevates your public speaking skill set. You can use that for any type of press, interviews, conferences, even a TED Talk. Goal number 4, showcase your in-depth expertise. And the strategy behind that is to use IGTV to dig deeper into the details. IGTV's long-form video has another advantage, and it's that it gives you more time to dig into the details that you otherwise wouldn't have any time for with the bite-sized videos of stories and 60-second feed posts. Just linking out when things get meaty to a blog post is not all that effective. Actually, especially if you're trying to educate your audience, 95% of viewers when watching a video retain a message versus only 10% when they're reading it. While a lot of people are just skimmers and they just want little bite-sized pieces of content, a lot of people want more. They want more explanation, more inspiration, more instruction, more education. You can give all of that to them in IGTV without making people have to switch over to another platform like YouTube. So to sum up goal number 4, use IGTV to showcase your expertise and dig further into the details of a process, a tutorial, a Q&A, or just anything that warrants a 60-second plus explanation. Goal number 5, this is hard to do on Instagram. It's to go beyond pretty pictures. And the strategy behind that is to swap out pretty pictures in your feed posts for video feed posts to showcase uncurated personality. Showcasing not just your personality, but your brand's personality, or any personality for that matter, does wonders for your business. You know, a pretty feed post will showcase your brand, but a really well thought out video feed post will really help you build up rapport with your audience. And the way that this happens, to get super technical for a moment, is through frame rates. Frame rates are really just how often a stationary picture is shown in video, and the average for video is 24 to 30 frames per second. So if you look at it this way, one pretty picture is 1 frame, but a 30-second video is actually 900 frames. So that is 900 times the opportunity to really grab attention and build rapport. To sum up goal number 5, switch up from just posting one pretty photo in your feed to video feed posts, which will really give you enough space and time to build up essential rapport with your audience. Goal number 6 is to utilize the fastest growing form of content, and the strategy behind that is to upgrade your video strategy game with video feed posts. Video has emerged as a clear front runner on how people prefer to consume content. There's actually staggering statistics right now out on video. Doing more video in general is really going to help you in the long term. Video is not really a boat that you need to catch. It's kind of the entire Panama Canal. Let me explain that. It's kind of like it opens up entire new worlds that our ancient ancestors just could have never ever even imagined accessing. If people prefer to consume video, why take the long way around it? Just give people what they desire and cut right to the chase, which is video. So to sum up goal number 6, get ahead of the content curve by producing tons of easily digestible content in the form of video feed posts. So in conclusion, for this whole video, we've spotlighted 6 different marketing goals that you as a marketer would love to crush on the daily. They are authentically connecting with your audience, building brand trust, increasing your public speaking skill set, showcasing your in-depth expertise, going beyond pretty pictures, and utilizing the fastest growing form of content. And we connected those 6 different marketing goals to the 3 different types of video on Instagram right now, which is video feed posts, Instagram stories, and IGTV. And then we outlined 6 useful video strategies to those marketing goals using those 3 Instagram video types. And if I haven't lost you yet, they are: 1, create real connections with Instagram stories. 2, narrate your brand with Instagram stories. 3, utilize IGTV's long-form video to gain confidence on camera. 4, go deeper into the details with IGTV. 5, swap out pretty pictures for video feed posts to showcase uncurated personality. 6, upgrade your video strategy game with video feed posts. So if any of that just boggled your brain, don't worry. Just try out one strategy at a time until you really get comfortable using Instagram video in your regular marketing strategy. Video content, like all social media content, plays a really important role in your sales and marketing funnels. And before you let the term funnels scare you, just know funnels are just a visual representation of an audience member's journey from not knowing what your brand is and discovering it to becoming a paying customer. The video content not only serves as an ideal way to attract new audience members, but it's also just a brilliant way to nurture existing ones. So, start rolling out more high quality video content in the form of Instagram stories, video feed posts, and IGTV, and start crushing all of your different marketing goals. And remember that Tailwind actually has an Instagram schedule that makes this all a lot easier. You can find the link somewhere around this video. All right, thank you for listening to me say video about 600 times. I hope you have a great day.